I wanted to ask you about that as well. Like, how, if they do get cut, does that kind of, and obviously you prep them, like you mentioned earlier as well, beforehand, saying this might happen. Does that ever kind of upset you and the artists you work with? Think, I've worked so hard over these, say, past few days just for it not to be seen. Does that kind of upset them in a way, even with the prep
Um,
from you beforehand?
I don't know. I mean, really, it's just. I think it's just part of the job. I've never been. Obviously, it would be lovely if you were seen and it was you were sort of the main focus for a few seconds or whatever. But it works the other way as well. I've had people recently where um, I've hired in, and I had a couple of really nice moments on. There was a production that I worked on called The Great, which is available on Amazon Prime now. And it's about the life of Catherine the Great in
Wow.
Russia. And some of my artists are really well featured in that. And
Really?
I realised that they would be so well featured. So yeah, it works both ways. And no, I don't get upset about it. It's just part of the job,
Yeah.
really.
Have you had any personal favorite projects that you've worked on, over the past few years?
I think, yeah, but I mean, personal favourites, I've really, The Great, which I just mentioned, I
Yeah.
really loved working on that because music was a really big feature of it. We had so many different things that we needed to put in, and I worked with a fantastic second assistant director that I've worked with on quite a few previous projects, including Downton Abbey. That was the first one that she hired me in for. And after that, yeah, the Great was just fantastic. We had lots of days with lots of musicians, different little groups of historical instruments that I had to get in, and we had choirs. We had two different choirs. We had a choir that was supposed to be made up of peasants, and another one which was sorry, no, it wasn't peasants. It was in the scene with peasants. It was priests and nuns,
Hmm.
and then we had to get in a girls' choir, which was quite a challenge because it came up just before Christmas. And but when you see the girls at the end of the day, it's just all the hard work. They just look brilliant and they sang so beautifully. And yeah, we that was September until February basically,
Mm.
and it was a lovely atmosphere on set. It was just fantastic.